Hey guys, how's it going? Uh, Kingpin Light here. So, as you can probably tell, I have a whole new setup. I actually got a green screen behind me now. I got a boom arm, an actual mic. I think I got the settings right on this camera now. It's just a webcam. But I actually have a Canon M50 coming tomorrow. Now, I didn't buy it for webcamming. I kind of wanted to start getting into photography a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I can use it as a webcam, right? So why not try it as well? So we'll see if maybe that ups the game a little bit more. And this is, even though I added all this new stuff, it's actually just a temporary setup, which is why it's kind of cramped right now. I mean, if you can tell, I got the clips kind of real close. And that's because I'll be moving across country actually um, in the end of September. So what is that? 2 more months? What are we in July? Either way, pretty soon. Generally speaking, and I'm moving literally across country. I'm going west coast to east coast, like one of the states right next to each coast. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a move. So I'm not entirely sure. I just wanted to get all this stuff now. It's gonna suck moving everything, but yeah, in the meantime, I think it ups the quality of everything, and I definitely want to start doing a lot more of these reactions. So today we have top 10 worst commercials of all time. This was actually suggested by my girlfriend. I asked her to try and find me a video. I like actually reacting to these. I don't look at them and then say, hey, this would be a good video. So I had her kind of find me one so that she could go and watch it and let me know if it was worth watching. So this is the one she came up with, and we'll jump right into it without further ado. All right, there we go. So the Watch Mojo video, of course.
Space, the final frontier.
Aye, Captain. You can choose your space
It's like that TikTok song, the sneakers,
And they wonder why cutting the cord is becoming so popular. Welcome to
Klingons.
Watch
I've never actually
Mojo.com,
watched Star
and today we'll
Trek,
be counting
but
down our picks for the top 10 worst
I
commercials
definitely
of
know
all
enough
time.
about it
Wearing your
from
baby
pop
seems to
culture.
be in fashion. I mean, in theory, it's a great idea.
For this list, we're looking at those commercials that received ridicule and derision after airing due to their low
Those are
quality,
like-
lack of substance, annoying content, or anything in between that
These are
generally
like the best
irritated
commercials.
viewers.
I don't like watching those super professional commercials. Like, they're boring. They don't make me want to get your product.
Number 10, the Trivago guy. Trivago.
Have you ever looked for a
I
hotel
don't think I've
online?
ever seen this one.
Did you notice that there's so many prices out there for the exact same room?
While some may think that he's attractive, we can't help but think that he's a little dirty and creepy. We're of course referring to Tim Williams, the man in the Trivago commercials who stares viewers down with what looks like malicious intent and talks like he wants to murder us in our sleep. He controls the screen like Tony Stark.
I gotta
and
watch it,
looking
man.
futuristic
This guy
or
just
cool,
keeps on
but it
talking.
falls flat due to his kind of creepy performance.
You can adjust the price so that it fits in with your budget. Select the number of stars.
Sorry, Trivago, we actually don't know what you
It is a
do
little bit of
because
a
we're
weird
too
touch
creeped out
that he
to watch
left
this
the
commercial
top
any
button
longer.
unbuttoned like
Plus,
he's in
why isn't he clean shaven or wearing a belt? It seriously looks like they
Exactly.
just pulled him off the street. Well, at least they got the message and cleaned him up a bit.
Check on Trivago to see whether you can book it somewhere else for an even better price.
Number 9, the baby.
Oh, I
PlayStation
remember
3.
this one. I remember watching this. I was like, what the?
Not only does this commercial make absolutely no sense, but it's even creepier than the one with the Trivago guy, by a mile.
I didn't understand this at all, like what the intent
The
of it
ad is for
was.
the PlayStation 3 and features a baby doll in a room with the console,
Man.
and we slowly watch it come alive, laugh, and cry. We suppose it's crying because of the beauty of the PS3, but if it's not, then we really have
Oh,
no
you know
idea.
what? Hold on. You know what that mouth movement reminded me of? And I was just watching it with my girlfriend the other day. Mr. Meaty. That's what it reminded me of. That weird kind of like it wasn't meant to move, but it can. Like they're just deforming it. That's what it reminds me of.
This ad was part of a $150 million campaign, and we think that the
I
person
thought he
in
was gonna
charge of
say
that money
150
should be
million
fired immediately.
variations. So I was like,
Or at
what?
least they should reimburse us for our therapy bills.
Yeah, it was really, really weird.
Number 8, Depression Hurts, Cymbalta.
When
No,
you're
man.
depressed,
Medicine
where do you want to go?
medicine
Nowhere.
commercials are like some of the funny, unintentionally funny shit ever. Like, I can't name any off the bat, but I remember like 1,000,001 years ago when I actually used to watch TV and not just Netflix, like a sane person. Just watching those medicine commercials, man. And then everyone's made the joke, right? But I still find it hilarious. It goes like this super happy, like, oh, you're gonna be better, and then at the end it's like, oh, you can have 10,000,001 symptoms though, and including death.
There are only 2 countries in the entire world that allow direct-to-consumer ads promoting drugs: the United States and New Zealand.
Oh,
They're
yeah, I read
always
about that
awful, but none more
somewhere.
so than this Cymbalta ad.
Cymbalta can help. Cymbalta is a prescription medication that treats many symptoms of depression. Tell your doctor right away if your depression worsens, you have unusual changes in behavior, or thoughts of suicide.
Cymbalta
Is it
is a
just me,
brand
or
name for duloxetine.
is it weird
a
that
drug
like
used to
all
combat
depression
Not only
medicine
is this commercial itself
can make your
depressing,
depression
but the
worse?
darker material is followed by a full minute of the
I
narrator
find that
listing
weird.
its
Like,
possible
I
side
understand
effects.
it.
Taking it with
I
NSAID
get where they're
pain
coming
relievers,
from, but
aspirin,
isn't
or
it
blood
just
thinners
kind of
may
weird?
increase
Like, I
bleeding
get it
risk.
not
Severe
working,
liver problems, some
but
fatal
making it
or
worse,
reported.
it's
Signs
just
include abdominal
like a
pain
sick
and
joke,
yellowing of the
isn't it?
skin or eyes.
Which include fun things like tremors, seizures, and hallucinations. When people think of awful prescription ads, a commercial like this is immediately what springs to mind. Ask your doctor.
See, this is like all of them, though. I wouldn't say this one's
Side effects include nausea,
particularly
dry mouth,
different.
and constipation. Ask your doctor about Cymbalta. Depression
I
hurts.
just-
Cymbalta can
They all
help.
have like the
Number
same
7,
acting
I'm the
direction.
Cash Man, Oliver Jewelry.
Haven't seen this one either.
I'm Russell Oliver, and I buy your used jewelry.
Oliver Jewelry is a jewelry company with multiple stores
What was
in
that
Ontario,
accent?
Canada. And any Canadian in the Greater Toronto area that has ever watched cheap daytime TV knows the
Canadian.
signature call of Oliver.
But he got
His
Britney
commercials
Spears,
are
but
well
like the
known for their
hooker version.
horrible, cheap quality, and for Oliver himself, who is clearly reading from a script with the least amount of enthusiasm possible.
I kind of like this type of commercial though. Like, this makes me, maybe it's because I'm from the age of YouTube and I guess not
Couple this with
technically
the
from the
awful
Instagram
Auto-Tune
age. I
song,
was pretty
you
old
have
when it
one of
came
the
out,
worst
but
commercials ever.
relatively I
Meanwhile,
was
his
an
signature
older teen.
catchphrase
But
is just icing on the awful bitter cake.
I don't know. For me, like, these type of ads draw my attention more. I find them hilarious.
Everybody say it with us now.
Oh,
And like I said, man,
Number 6,
real
make
professional ones
safe
just don't
happen.
hit the same.
Nationwide.
Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide is on your side. Not when they're making depressing commercials like this, they're
Safe
not.
Auto.
This commercial aired during the 2015
Yum.
Super Bowl.
I always
And as
mix
everyone
those
knows,
two for some
those
reason.
commercials are
Red
supposed
Robin
to be
and
fun and
Safe
adventurous
Auto.
for the most part.
I'll never learn to fly or travel the world with my best friend.
Do they have
Then
like a
we
do
are
not
treated
try
to
this at home
an ad
disclaimer?
featuring
Because
a young male narrator who turns out to be dead, and it caused significant backlash among viewers.
what the hell?
Nationwide, the insurance
hell
company
going on
behind
here?
it even responded, saying that it was meant to start a conversation.
I mean, what?
At Nationwide, we believe in protecting what matters most. Your kids.
Okay. I
If that
forgot this was
conversation about
Nationwide. I was
how
gonna say, I mean,
Nationwide
come on.
scared everyone, then
You're
yes,
not gonna
it
get
totally succeeded.
offended or
Together,
like take that
we
off
can make safe
when we're
happen.
talking about something real, like kids just dying. You know what I
Number
mean?
5.
Like preventable accidents. But it's really weird that it was safe or Nationwide, right? Car insurance. Unless they're, I know Nationwide for just car insurance, but I know they do the bundles, and I've never had to use them. So maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe they're just actually known for all their types of insurance. When I think of Nationwide, I think of cars. I don't think of their home and their other insurance. But maybe they're big on that. But anyway, I don't think the ad content was bad per se. I think it was just weird coming from Nationwide. You know what I mean? Like, oh, your kid drowned. Like, okay. Just need my car insured, man. I don't need you talking about drowning kids and shit.
5. Pandas. Sales Genie.
Ting Ting, we have
Tinglings.
no customers, no sales. We're going out of business.
Here we have another Super Bowl commercial, and while it isn't depressing, that doesn't mean it's good.
Ling Ling, I am not going back to the zoo.
Then we need a sales
It's like a
miracle.
first year
Sales Genie, which
animators,
is an online
like
business
a
and consumer
animating
lead generation
students
tool,
work.
decided that airing a commercial
Slightly
starring
racist
pandas with
animating
stereotypical
students.
Asian accents would be a good idea.
Sales
but they were
Genie.
sadly mistaken.
Wow, look at all these sales leads.
I don't know,
Thank
Sales
you,
Genie.
Sales Genie.
Maybe
The
that's
commercial
why.
was quickly branded as offensive and racist. So the CEO of Info
And bad.
USA,
Like
Sales
bad.
Genie's parent company,
It's not even
pulled the ad from the air,
entertainingly bad
stating that they
animation.
never
It's
thought
just
anyone
like
would take offense because the pandas themselves
using
are
Animation
Chinese.
Studio or
It makes so much.
what is that? the one that like, and I used it for a while because I mean, it was easy to find on torrents. But when I was like in middle school, I used that one with the little anime character on the front that looks like it looked like a South Park character. Or it was like an anime little chubby round guy. What's that program called? If you know, let me know. But it was like an animation program, and I think it was made by the same people that made Manga Studio, or I think it's called Clip Art Studio or something like now. But that's what it looked like. It was made from. Like, I made that sort of animation back when I thought I was gonna be joining the animation industry, and I made that sort of thing. And I was like in 8th grade, so Super Bowl. That's a.
Sense now.
They really phoned that one in.
Bears at the zoo? For 100 free sales leads, go to salesgenie.com.
Number 4.
Sounds like
Sponge
Dennis
Monkey
from
Quiznos.
Linus Tech Tips.
We have no idea what Quiznos was thinking when they decided to take on the Sponge
It's
Monkeys.
like this one
These
almost
annoying
makes me
singing
mad.
primates first appeared on the web singing a
Like
song
Annoyed
called
Mad,
We Like the Moon
where
in a video that went
It
viral.
reminds me of like Annoying Orange and all that. Like they think they're being funny by being weird, but they're just being annoying.
Quiznos apparently thought that the video was absolutely hilarious as the Sponge Monkeys appeared in their ad singing We Love the Subs.
Sponge Monkeys.
It was quickly removed after
I
countless
don't get
complaints
this
about
at
its
all. I
irritating
don't get
nature
the
and
appeal.
how unfunny it was.
I never liked that Annoying Orange though, so maybe that's why.
We're thinking they also may have gotten some complaints about how people wanted to gouge their eyes out every time the ad came on TV.
Where is Quiznos located? Because I feel like I've heard it most of my life.
Number 3, there you are.
I don't
Chanel
know if I've
number
ever
5.
eaten
It's
that.
not a journey. Every journey ends.
Oh, my
but we
man's.
go on.
We're really
What's he
not sure
doing
how
here?
Chanel managed to mess up a commercial starring Brad Pitt.
Inevitable.
Pitt may be the first man to promote the perfume on television, but he
The
also
hell,
did a
Thanos came
terrible
out of
job
nowhere.
it.
Dreams take over. But wherever I go, there you are.
The commercial is
Sounds like he
needlessly
smoked a
dramatic, as the
joint
whole
before he
thing is
went
in
on
black and
stage,
white,
or not on
and Pitt
stage,
talks
but
to
like
camera
into the
like he's
studio,
trying out for his new
and said, "Fuck a
Oscar-baiting
script.
role.
I'm just gonna roll with
My
it, man."
fate. My fortune.
It's way too over
Maybe
the top for a simple
shrooms. He looked a
perfume
little
ad,
bit,
and the dialogue tries far too hard to be poetic.
a little
so
out there,
naturally,
man. That
it was
didn't look like
parodied
just weed.
and mocked for years.
And then dreams wake up and smile at reality. I'm sorry, is there really no script? Because I've been talking to
Yeah,
myself for like 2 hours straight and I'm starting to
I don't
sound
get Saturday
insane.
Night Live
Number
either,
2,
though.
apply
I like
directly to
comedy.
the
I like
forehead.
stand-up. I
Head
like,
on.
Head
you
on.
know,
Apply
Chappelle
directly to the
Show,
forehead. Head
Key and
on.
Peele.
Apply directly to
Saturday
the
Night Live was
forehead.
not.
One of the most notorious
it.
commercials ever. Head-On's cheap and
Dude, I
annoying
remember
ad
this,
got
like,
the
very
attention of
vaguely,
millions
like,
and started an
middle of the
internet
night.
phenomenon.
I'm trying to
Head on.
watch
Apply
Adult
directly
Swim
to
or
the
something.
forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
The commercial
Yeah.
simply consists of lines, head on, applied directly to the
And it
forehead.
repeated like a
With the
million
model doing
times.
just
I remember
that.
this
Not only is
shit.
this painfully annoying, but no other information is given about the product, leaving viewers
Damn, I
both
forgot about
irritated
that one.
and confused.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on.
That's
Available
fucked
at
up humor,
Walgreens.
though.
The ad soon
I'll tell you.
became famous online, was referenced in Disaster Movie, which was also a disaster in and of itself.
Head on. Apply directly to
I
the
remember
forehead.
watching Disaster Movie as a kid and thinking it was the best
Said
shit
head
ever.
on, bitch.
And the company responsible even acknowledged how bad it was in subsequent commercials.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply. Head on, your commercial is so annoying, but you've got a great product.
Before we annoy you with our top pick, here are a few
I'm
honorable
not
mentions.
big on like meta humor like that.
It's almost unbelievable. Get Mattel's new baby secret.
So you can keep the
I
romantic
don't want my
comedies
kids
and lady drinks. We're
keeping
good.
secrets.
Dr. Pepper 10. It's not for
It's
women.
not for women.
Why
That's
are they
awesome.
freaking out?
That's
They're not
horrible.
freaking out. They're
But
giving out because of the great deals they got at Kmart.
the fact that they thought that was a good idea is fucking hilarious.
You don't need to be a rock star to afford a new designer sofa.
I'm so ashamed that like in elementary school I used to actually like
using the love calculator. She just sent the
Nickelback.
word honey, her name's Selena, and her partner's name Justin to 75555.
Number 1, Baby Song.
I remember those type
Loves.
of.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby.
For this commercial, we're going all the way back to the mid-70s when ads seemed to be wildly inappropriate all the time.
Ain't that
In this
like
ad,
a-
The company Loves is advertising their fragrance called Baby Song. which is meant to give adults the scent of a baby because innocence is sexy.
So innocent it may well be the sexiest fragrance around.
If that wasn't odd enough,
Yeah,
we're also treated to a
I don't
full-grown
think
woman
that one's it, Chief.
seductively licking a lollipop.
It's a little
This commercial
weird.
is wrong on so many levels, but mostly in how it implies that men find smelling babies sexy. Let's just never speak of
That's
this
so
again.
fucking weird.
For your baby at Christmas.
Do you agree with our list?
Ask
Whoever made that,
What do you think
like,
is the worst
ad,
commercial ever conceived?
somebody's gotta go and look at his computer, man. Don't trust that dude.
For more hilarious top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
think that's it.
A logical choice. Live long and sleep.
Well, that's that. I remember a few of those. And then the Head On, for sure, I remember that one. But a lot of those I hadn't actually seen. Like I said, I mean, who watched ads on purpose? You know what I mean? Like, I normally, maybe it's because I'm a little ADD, but like, I always, if I was going to watch TV, even back before Netflix and everything, I actually looked through all the channels and found at least 2 or 3. And the second an ad came on, I would jump over. If that one's got an ad, I would jump to the third. And if all 3 had an ad, I guess I just watched them. I don't remember what I did, but I definitely remember 3. That was like the number. And I was like, I'm going to have 3 channels. I'm going to flip back and forth. Like, there was the main one that I'm going to watch no matter which other one I have to cut away from. And then the other 2 are like backup for the meantime, because my brain just gets so bored. And I can't sit there and even watch an ad for a minute. I actually pay for YouTube Premium. Dumbest thing in my life, but I'm going to continue to pay for it because there's no way to watch it in the background or install an ad blocker on an iPhone. I guess I could just watch on my laptop, but I really just watch YouTube on my either on my TV, which I definitely can't just, you know what I mean, get an ad blocker for, or I'm on my iPhone, and I'm already running into issues with some apps because I had it jailbroken like I'd say like 4 or 5 months ago. One major update back, and ever since then, dude, certain things, one of my banking apps actually even knows that it's jailbroken, even though I took it off, reset it, updated to the new one. Now I know that the fix is for me to completely remove my phone data and reinstall iOS, man, but I got so many pictures, so many, you know, just document data, it's all that. Because apparently I can't even back it up, right, for it to remove the jailbreak. But anyway, going back to what I was saying is, I pay for YouTube Premium just so I can listen to videos while I work, while I do something else on my phone, on my TV. I actually haven't tried in years. Can you still ad block on YouTube using, you know, on your laptop, or is it one of those websites that's just like, you can't be here if you got an ad blocker? Because I mean, I've seen a lot of websites that did that. I always find it weird that YouTube hadn't jumped on it, but I also haven't done it in years, so maybe they did kind of raise their security. But anyway, that was it. That was a decently funny video. I've seen funnier ones from Mojo. That was okay. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I don't really have a specific type that I'm going to be reacting to. It's just whatever right now. I'm sure I'll find a groove somewhere, but if I've seen it, I'll tell you guys, and I'm like, hey, sorry, seen that one. But yeah, let me know if there's something to react to. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And see you next time.